So here's a pretty weird story. So Tucker Carlson, I believe, came on his show and basically alleged that the NSA was actually spying on him, reading his emails and his private messages to try to take his show off the air. Now, the NSA has come out and refuted Tucker Carlson. Now, these kinds of stories are kind of bizarre because you don't know whether to believe that the NSA is spying on somebody like a right wing hack like Tucker Carlson, if he's faking and lying, or if, the NSA is, obviously the NSA is terrible, right? Tons of unconstitutional, unwarranted wiretapping of phones and data, and that's what we know. So, and a lot of that was found out because of Ed Snowden, right? So that's what makes these kinds of situations kind of tough. But it says the NSA on Tuesday rejected claims made by Fox News host Tucker Carlson that the agency was monitoring his electronic communications and seeking to leak them in an effort to take his show off the air, calling the allegations not true. So this is a pretty huge allegation. When he says specifically that it's an effort to take his show off the air, monitoring his electronic communications, that makes me want to call bullshit. The idea is that the NSA is, it's under Democratic President Joe Biden, so the NSA is trying to take down Tucker Carlson's show. I really, really have a hard time believing that. I really do. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The NSA ended up responding. It says on June 28, 2021, Tucker Carlson alleged that the National Security Agency has been monitoring our electronic communications and is planning to leak them in an attempt to take the show off the air. This allegation is untrue. Tucker Carlson has never been an intelligence target of the agency, and the NSA has never had any plans to try to take his program off the air. NSA has a foreign intelligence mission. We target foreign powers to generate insights on foreign activities that could harm the United States. That's bullshit. Limited exceptions, e.g. an emergency, NSA may not target a U.S. citizen without a court order that explicitly authorizes the targeting. So keep in mind, this is the same agency that did tons of unwarranted wiretapping and spying on Americans. Again, most of that was found out because of Ed Snowden's work and leaking this to us. So that even this statement from the NSA makes them look like essentially bullshit, essentially. But he's basically trying to say that the Biden admin is spying on him. And this already became a big deal. Kevin McCarthy, the leader of the Republicans in the House, is now calling on, I think, Devin Nunes to do an independent investigation of some kind into this allegation to see whether or not the NSA is truly spying on Tucker Carlson. Now, the evidence that Tucker Carlson provided that the NSA was really spying on him, it doesn't really seem to be much. He's saying that a whistleblower at the NSA came to him and basically explained to him, hey, they're spying on you, they're leaking, they're watching all of your stuff, your private messages, your emails. I find this to be really questionable. Definitely that they're trying to take his show off the air. Do recall that, he was sort of implicated in the Matt Gaetz situation, simply in that he could be a potential witness because Matt Gaetz explained that he went to dinner with Tucker Carlson when he was with that subject. So it was a very bizarre situation. Maybe they're looking into that. I have no idea. But, I don't know. This is one of those situations.